Hey, what's up guys? Will here for GSM Arena. Xiaomi has reorganized its Poco F series this year, and you may be wondering which one to get. In the past, the highest tier was the Pro model, and this year's Poco F7 Pro is the direct successor. But now there's a chance to go even more premium with Poco's first flagship, the Poco F7 Ultra. The Poco F7 Pro is one of those phones you'd call a flagship killer, so should the F7 Ultra be worried? Let's put these two phones head to head and find out. The F7 Pro and F7 Ultra are both rather premium phones, but the higher tier model is over $200 more expensive at the time of this video. The two phones have basically the same design. They have a dual-tone glass back, split between a glossy finish around the cameras and a different finish below. Both phones have a flat aluminum frame too, and these Pocos are the same size and about the same weight. Both of these phones are IP68 rated against dust and water. However, Xiaomi claims that the Ultra can be submerged to a depth of 2.5 meters, while the Pro sticks to the 1.5 meter standard. As far as the display goes, you get the same panel on either phone, a 6.67-inch OLED with a QHD resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate. The only difference is that you have something called Shield Glass protection on the Ultra model screen compared to Gorilla Glass 7i on the Pro model, which doesn't mean it's bad by any means. Otherwise, both displays perform great. They're super sharp and have support for 12-bit color, as well as the Dolby Vision and HDR10+ video standards. The brightness is excellent too, and about the same on either phone, in the ballpark of 1500 nits at maximum. And even though the F7 Ultra is a higher-end model, it still doesn't have LTPO tech on its display, so its refresh rate behavior is the same as the Pro models, 120Hz while you're interacting with the screen, dialing down to 60 when idling to save power. When it comes to audio, both phones have very good stereo speakers, with similar max loudness, and the audio quality is equally great in our testing. Let's listen to both and compare. You can wake up and unlock either phone with an ultrasonic under-display fingerprint reader. And both of these phones have an IR blaster, which you can use to control other appliances with. The storage options are the same too. You can get the F7 Pro and the F7 Ultra with 256 or 512 gigs on board, not expandable through microSD. Both of these phones run on the same Xiaomi software. It's the latest HyperOS 2 on top of Android 15. Of course, there are AI features here provided through Google Gemini, but there are plenty of Xiaomi-specific AI features too. And for software support, these phones are promised 4 major OS updates and 6 years of security patches from Xiaomi. As expected from a flagship killer, the Poco F7 Pro is no slouch when it comes to the chipset. It packs a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, actually the cutting-edge flagship silicon not too long ago. The Poco F7 Ultra, on the other hand, uses the current top Qualcomm chip, the Snapdragon 8 Elite. In benchmarks, the difference between these two devices is the same as you'd see when comparing a current flagship to last year's model. Due to the generational improvements, the F7 Ultra scores higher, and these differences may be important to a gamer or power user. Still, the F7 Pro does a fine job and can handle whatever you throw at it. And actually, the Poco F7 Pro is much better when it comes to thermal management than the F7 Ultra, losing less of its CPU performance during our prolonged stress test. The Poco F7 Pro has a larger 6000 mAh battery compared to the Ultra model's 5300. But when we get to the actual battery life, the difference is minor. The Poco F7 Pro snatched a narrow victory, but the active use score is good on either phone. The F7 Ultra supports 120-watt wired charging versus the Pro model's 90 watts. The resulting difference is small though. The F7 Ultra charged to full in 30 minutes, while it took 34 minutes on the F7 Pro. And only on the Ultra model do you have support for wireless charging. Now onto the cameras. The Poco F7 Pro has just 2 on the back, a 50-megapixel main camera and an 8-megapixel ultrawide which has fixed focus. The Ultra model's setup is more advanced. It has the same main cam, but includes a dedicated 2.5 times zoom that can do close focusing. Its ultra-wide cam is also higher resolution. During the day, both main cameras deliver very nice results. They're not exactly identical. In some scenes, you'll notice higher sharpening and more saturated colors on the Ultra compared to the Pro. In the dark, the main camera's shots are quite similar between the two phones, but the Ultra's images are a little bit cleaner and perhaps sharper too. The Ultra model definitely has the advantage when zooming. Its telephoto cam produces good results. The digital zoom on the Pro model is usable though. But then there's the F7 Ultra's close-up shooting capability that the F7 Pro has no answer to. At night, the Ultra's telephoto continues to produce nicely detailed results. The F7 Ultra's ultra-wide produces 8-megapixel shots due to pixel binning. Still, these are better than the 8-megapixel shots from the Pro. The Ultras have finer detail and better definition. The same can be said when shooting at night too. The Ultra's photos come out nicer. Selfies come from a 20-megapixel camera on the F7 Pro versus a 32-megapixel one on the Ultra, both with fixed focus. The results from either phone aren't the best, with more to be desired when it comes to detail, but the Pro's coverage is noticeably wider. And here's a comparison of 4K selfie videos taken with either phone. Both of these devices can record videos in up to 8K with their main cameras. The Ultra can shoot in 4K with its telephoto, and both ultra-wides are capped at 1080p. When comparing 4K videos from the main cameras, the F7 Pro is a little sharper, but the difference is marginal. With this dedicated camera, the F7 Ultra is the choice for zoomed-in videos. The outputs of the ultra-wide cameras are alright for 1080p. And in the dark, the Pro's main cam is again slightly sharper. So there you have it, Poco's flagship killer versus the flagship itself. The F7 Pro and the S7 Ultra are the same when it comes to the design, the display, and the speakers. The software features and support are also identical, and the battery life and charging speed are in the same ballpark too. Even the camera experience is quite similar, besides the Ultra's telephoto zoom. The F7 Pro does stand out in a couple of ways. Its thermal management is better, and its selfies are wider. But most importantly, the Pro is the less expensive of the two phones. The Poco F7 Ultra uses shield glass versus the Pro model's Gorilla Glass 7i. It's also able to withstand deeper submersion in water. Its chipset is more powerful. There's wireless charging, and there's a dedicated 2.5 times zoom camera. The F7 Ultra definitely has advantages and could be worth getting if you want the best chipset or the zoom camera. But otherwise, the F7 Pro does basically the same things, but for less cash. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.